as I got to the point at 29, it said, if you were to die today, I was in prison. I was on a bed reading, going in this circling. Like, what am I missing? And when I said, if you die today, who would remember you? What would they remember about you? It was immediate. The first thing I actually did was I thought of my mother and my father. Literally, the first thought that came to my head and my heart was my mother and my father. As I'm sitting in prison, my mother and father come to my head and heart. And I said, okay, what does this mean? And so as I really start processing it, I just start realizing their pain. I wasn't even thinking about me. I thought, what did my mom go through as a child? This is what I went. This is what they put me as. Okay, let me put this shit aside. Okay, what did my mom go through? My mom was raised by a gang member as well. My mom's father would cook PCP in the house. My mom, I mean, he would kill animals. He went to prison for murder. I mean, he was that type of figure as well. So I said, okay, maybe my mom has a little bit of, maybe I could cut my mom a little slack. Maybe I could cut my mom a little slack. Maybe she went through some shit too. So that's how I started going on that path, and I started putting myself in her shoes. And obviously it went further and further and more details. But I started forgiving my mother. And then I did the same thing with my father. My father was a little more difficult because he had such a great life that it really, and his mother was such an incredible woman and mother that it's disappointing to just, the whole thing is just disappointing. But to forgive, that's the important part, is to get to the point of forgiveness. And you have to say those things. If you're going to be realistic with yourself, number one, you have to ask those real questions. It is your mom, it is your dad, but at the end of the day, they're people. And these people are able to suffer, and these people are able to make others suffer. And so it was harder to forgive my dad, but at the end of the day, I said, I don't know why he did what he did, but I love myself and I have to let him go. Like, I forgive you. And I forgave him.